Hi, this is your intuitive energy reading for the week of June 22nd. Make sure you tune into the podcast this week. On Tuesday, we have Lauren Morris, where we talk about cord magic. And then on Thursday, we have Paula Victoria Dye, where we talk about her new book that's coming out about palmistry. And it's done for kids, which is very exciting. So the cards that I've chose this week are the Sacred Rebel Oracle by Alana Fairchild with illustrations by Autumn Sky. Let's see what the week has in store for it. The first story is about collaborative dreaming. So, this is about sharing your dreams with other people. This is about really trying to get your tribe together when it comes to something that you want to be going out and doing and things like that. And I know in the past little bit here, I've been talking to some friends and my mom and things like that about, some things that I want to bring forward more so in my business, but it doesn't even have to be about business. It can be in your personal life, whatever, and kind of collecting your tribe to give you that support system that you need as you're moving forward with it. And, look at doing some collaborations with other people sometimes is really very helpful as well. Okay, so the next one is the Sacred Fool. So, to me, what this card really represents is a real sense of vulnerability. It's a sense of kind of being the puppeteer of your own life and really making sure that the choices that you're making are the ones that are really going to benefit you. Because a lot of times in our vulnerability, we make some choices that are not always meant for us. So, what we got to do is we have to really start, not allowing other people to puppeteer our lives, but also for ourselves to make sure that as we are doing this, that we are not just going through the steps, that we are actually being present in our moments, being present in our day, being present in our conscious thoughts of what we want to do. Also, the fool is usually like a zero, so it's like new beginnings. It's about, do jump into some things though, because we don't know what's out there for us if we don't take the opportunities that present themselves. Spirals of manifestation. So this is really talking about manifesting the things that you want into life. And it's talking about, our life is very like a spiral. We go through cycles, right? And we repeat a lot of cycles until we either grow out of them and have learned the lesson that we're supposed to learn, or we just continue doing it and advancing also, right? Sometimes those lessons are just meant to be there to circle back to so that we can be reflective on what has happened to push us forward into the future. So this is really talking about taking some time, really getting into like a meditation of some time. And so the big thing that I want to talk about meditation with this a little bit is just that knowing that meditation is not just sitting on the top of a mountaintop or sitting, still. You can be meditating by going for walks, meditating, getting out in nature. The biggest thing is just creating that space in your mind where your mind just sort of stops thinking for a minute and allows that emptiness of space in there for you. So just try to creating that. And because when we do that, we really just allow that space to fill up with things that we do want and messages. So just gonna put those down there. Their word wants to be written. So this is really talking to me. It's a kind of twofold. So I guess if you are a writer and you are, you've been really thinking about writing your story or writing some novel or writing a Substack, some whatever it is. This is telling you, this is urging you, this is saying it's time now. There's somebody out there that needs to hear your words. They need to hear something that you have written that they want to hear. The other thing to do is journal. Favorite thing. So this is just really talking about that too, is it's time to get your thoughts and feelings onto paper because sometimes when we get our thoughts and feelings onto paper, we can release them from circling around in our mind and driving us a little bit crazy because like we're just bombarded all the time by all of this noise. There's noise in the world, there's TV, there's ads, there's social media, there's all kinds of things. And so this is just asking you to take a second to find that quietness and allow the transformation of moving those thoughts and worries onto paper. So that is what I'm getting from that. And then the final one is receiving. So this is just opening up yourself to receive the things that are coming to you. Allow the things that are coming to you with gratitude. So rather that's things that you're giving yourself, like even in this picture, like she's sipping, it looks like on some tea or something, and just, really savoring that moment and really being grateful for that tea, for the people that pick the teas, for the people that package them to bring them to you, or if you've picked them out of your own garden and dried them for you to have, really just, honoring the sun for providing the nutrients to be able to grow those herbs and leaves. So it's really about that, like really coming down to the simple form of it. And when somebody gives you something, whether it's a compliment or something materialistic or something, just a kind word, it's just really receiving that with a lot of gratitude. And I think that would really help us as humans to keep moving forward. So I hope that this resonates with you all and that you find some message in it that you're looking for this week. If you are looking for an individual reading, you can take a look at our website. It's daughtersofthemoon.ca. Both Mom and I offer readings, and you can book in there. And other than that, we will see you on the next one.